All right, good morning, geometry guys. Coming at you from third period today. Don't forget, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell. We are going over our study guide. Now, 13 problems. That's all you're going to have on it. It's the same. It's going to be like our practice test and stuff. Same setup, different problems. You get an orange sheet, okay? I know some of y'all are like, yes, I get an orange sheet. Some of y'all don't know how to do that. Some of y'all don't know how to write down notes. That's why they're all supposed to be written or printed. And pretty soon I'm going to go away from printed because we had people that printed stuff out and they still didn't know what was going on. Okay? I did not say anybody's name. There was multiple people all day. All right, so it says set up. All right, use addition postulates. Okay, you're going to be adding on number one. You're just setting it up. You're not solving. So it says this is x plus 10, and then this is x plus 14, and it says this is 22. That means that's all you have to do. You don't even have to simplify. Some people are going to mess this up. Like, I could put on a test, draw a bad circle in the answer blank, and people would do like squares and rectangles and stars, everything else but a circle. They're like, I'm going to prove to you. Okay. Well, I hope you like summer school. All right. Now, that's all we had to do in number one. All right, number two. Number two. Now, number two, you actually have to set up and solve. But I try to put the ones that you solve has the least amount of steps. All right, midpoint. It's going to be whatever this is equal to this. Okay, so remember, there's only one set of equals signs. There's not five. Some of y'all try to do too much. All right, so minus 2x, minus 2x. And some of y'all are getting your hand caught in the cookie jar. Minus 3, minus 3. All right, so x is 6. And usually if you set something up wrong and still get the right answer with the wrong math, I don't take off of this part. I'm wanting y'all to try. Some of y'all are just so hard-headed. I mean, you must have really enjoyed the math teachers y'all had before me. All right. So, number 3. All right. You're going to need to, yes.
On number 2 is like the smaller number. Do you always like subtract the smaller number, or just leave out?
Me personally, the question was always subtract the smaller number. I personally try to do all my variables on the left-hand side. Okay. The reason why is when we taught algebra, I taught Algebra 1 for years, that when you start to do inequalities, people don't know how to read them. So if all the variables always on the left-hand side, they read the inequality correct. So it's just something we came up with like in 2015, and I've done it since then. So what is that, 10 years? Yeah, been a hot minute. All right, so going back to this one, you're going to have to know what type of angles these are. All right, 2 ways you can answer this one. You could actually say this is a linear pair or supplementary. Okay? Now, because it's a linear pair or supplementary, that means it's this angle plus what? This other angle equals 180. And that's it. You're just setting it up. Not solving. Okay. If this is x1, this is y1. It's x2, this is y2. All that means is that it's the first x and first y, second x, second y. That's all that means. Okay? So, your x values go here. Because guess what? And the thing, that's the x's. Your y values go here. That means we're going to have 4 plus 8 over 6 plus 11. Now, if you have difficulty, if you keep forgetting how to use the calculator, start now on writing those steps down on your paper. Okay? So, this one is a calculator problem, or you can do it. I would. Alright, there's a button. It says N over D. That stands for numerator over denominator. Other people have one that's like a ABC thing. Okay? So, 4 plus 8 over 2. Alright, we get 6. Now, this other one, 6 plus 11 over 2. All right, you get, now, on these calculators, you're going to get an improper fraction. Other calculators, you're going to get a decimal. So you're either going to get 17 over 2 or 8.5. Now, if she would have missed that, and that would have went in her bag, that would have been awesome. Because it was big buckets, and you almost like front flipped out of that desk. I'm glad you didn't. Okay. Yes. All right. So for some calculators, you are going to have to do this. What's the number that you have? No, the what type of calculator was a like TI 80?
38.
So it says TI 30, what?
XS.
Just X. I'm talking to one person, and it's not you that keeps answering. All right. So you would actually have to do 6 plus 11, enter, then divide by 2. Enter. And that's how you should get it. Now, all right. Number 5, you do actually have a problem like this on your exam. That's why it's on the study guide. You may have to fill in the statements. You may have to fill in the reasons. All right. So it says these are vertical angles. Prove this. So given. Our given is always this first thing. Okay. Now, yes, you can shorthand. I said something earlier about putting that in there. Like, I don't know how to make that and sign that looks like a dog scooting on its butt. Spell it out then. All right. Now, this definition of vertical angles, that means that the measure of angle 1 equals the measure of angle 2. All right, substitution. Well, that's angle 1, that's angle 2. 20x plus 11, 25x minus 14. All right. So, yes, everybody needs to make an announcement of that one person's name over and over. Y'all's. Some of y'all are so annoying. Y'all are making me want to go hang out with my ex-wife. All right. Now, I hadn't, when I was making the exam, at first thought, it seemed great. I may actually put letters, like write the letter of the thing that goes in the right spot, because some of y'all's handwriting looks like, the best way I can describe it is somebody with Parkinson's disease trying to write something during a 10.7 earthquake. So, all right. So that's number 5. Does anybody need more time to write that down? Yes, yes, yes. A few people. All right. So, on this part right here, yes, you're going to have a graphic like this. You're going to have different angles that you're going to have to know what's going on. All right, it says angle 2 and angle 7. Well, these are alternate exterior. And yes, you can shorthand like this because I am. All right, angle 3 and angle 6 are alternate interior. Angle 1 and angle 5, these are corresponding. Okay? So, honestly, I would try to find your practice test or some notes or something that had what these are labeled, and I would make sure that was on my orange sheet, because these 3 questions come directly from that. Okay? Now, so, number 9. This big angle right here is equal to this angle plus this angle. Okay? That, this, and this. Okay? That is an exterior angle sum theorem. Okay? Basically means if you add these 2 up, it equals this exterior angle. Again, you're just setting it up. You're not going to solve it. Okay? So, you're setting it up. You're not going to solve it. How many times do you think I'm going to have to tell people that you don't solve it over the exams? About 70. All right. So, A is normally our short side. B is normally our middle. And C is our hypotenuse. Now, hypotenuse is always the longest side. Yet again, people miss that.
How?
Because they didn't do an orange sheet. All right, so there are 2 ways you could set this up. Either one. Some people like to do what's in purple and they expand it out and they solve it, and some people know you could just do this. Again, either one is fine. Second root 13 squared minus 11 squared. 4 root 3 or 6.928. So we have 4 root 3, and then this is 6.928. This makes us round up to 6.93. All right. So number 10 is one of the few ones that you actually have to solve. All right. Now, number 11, again, set up, don't solve. So if we're looking, X is right here for angle D. D corresponds to A. So that means this angle and this angle are congruent. All right. Y'all know everybody can hear your music. So why is it every day we have to say turn your music down? All right. Again, I don't understand how some of y'all did this yesterday. Some of y'all said that this was the right square root, and then you wrote root 3 in your answers. Measurements given, this is 7, this is a leg or a side. Doesn't matter. And we're going to multiply by root 2. Now, some of y'all's multiplying and dividing is very interesting. Some of y'all had a problem on this section that was like 8x divided by x. Notice how these two things would have canceled. But yet, I had people tell me that this was like 11.83. Okay? I don't know how you divide by a number that's supposed to cancel out and you get a bigger number. Kind of crazy. Alright? So, again, when y'all get your test back, you'll see what I'm talking about. All right. So, number 13. Again, this is one of those. From Z. I wonder which one is the opposite side. It has to be 40. I know we're making fun of this, but people legitimately missed this or left it blank on the test.
How?
Shh. Well, I wonder if they're really paying attention during the class. Probably not. Again, a lot of y'all are getting real defensive, and I haven't mentioned your name. You're just wanting more attention. Now, apparently, I did not show y'all how to put this into the calculator or record it previously until today. So I'm going to make sure y'all get this today to be able to reduce the fractions. That was the number one question yesterday. 20 times I had to tell people how to type it into the calculator. What's your question?
Sin and tan are the same thing. Is that how it's-
No, they're not. How is sin and tan the same thing? Oh, my bad. That's supposed to.
Period. Update that way.
Sorry, this is supposed to be 32. Going off on my own tangent. N over D. 24 over 40. Whoop. Not even that. 24, 40. Okay. Some of y'all miss a lot. All right. So, that is your study guide. Now, here's what's funny. Some people are going to be like, I didn't get this. I wasn't here. Again, sympathy about that's going to fall somewhere between the word simple and syphilis in the dictionary. Okay? So, don't forget, hit like and subscribe at the bell. Good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.